Well, guys, the power's gone out where I am in Ontario. Whole swaths of Ontario have actually gone out of power, but I'm bored and I have a small little project to work on. I have a couple of Nintendo Switch controllers that the customer is saying that they keep disconnecting. I've tested them already, and I can guarantee that it is not guarantee. I'm pretty sure that it is not the rails themselves. By the way, I am using a phone. It works. I'm a little cold. That's okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it just needs its locking pins replaced. So let's take a look at that. Well, it's a little darker than usual. But that other phone, it's an old phone. Its flash is pretty good. Not bad at all. I can't see my tools very well. But what do I have here? They're TriStars. So it'd be probably this one right here, which is a 0Y0. Okay, yeah, it works all right. And these things, they do pop out very easily. Like there's a button right here. You're supposed to push this button in order to get it out. And yeah, you don't need to press that button for these to be disconnected, which obviously shows that there is an issue. Who'd imagine I'd be recording a video during a power outage of all things? Still be able to do so. Look how dark that shadow is. The upstairs is noisy. Okay, that's all there is to this one. So it's right here. So there's nothing in here that needs to be taken out. It is just the one screw right here. Then this rail needs to come out. You gotta go back to a Phillips. It's just that one screw. I think the internal, yeah, they are. The internal screws are magnetic. The external screws are not. There we go. So there's the button. And the switch is this little guy right here, I think. I've got one more screw to take off. Okay. Maybe I didn't need, oh, whatever. This is a little easier to work on anyways with that screw out. Looks like it's underneath this little panel right here. I don't know if I can zoom in to show you this a little bit better. Yeah. It's that right there. So I gotta take that off. There was the screw that was in there. I think there's a spring in there as well, so I gotta be careful. That's not coming out very easily. I've never done this repair before. This is very exploratory. Probably I'm betting it's just pressure fitted into place. Now I know that the pack of them is somewhere around here. Here they are. Found them by feel. That's how well I knew exactly where they were. Got a whole pack of them. I think they're made out of aluminum. I think I got it. There it is. It's pressure fitted in. Very tightly pressure fitted in. There we go. So that worked well. Really, I think I could have... The tweezers wouldn't have worked, but something made out of metal or some really stiff plastic really is the way to go. Okay, so now there's a spring in there. I'm going to stuff my tweezers in just to prevent the spring from flying away on me. Just going to stuff it right there. If I can get it angled in, it might ping, but it's not going to fly on me. Okay, it ain't working as well as I thought it would. What if I use my needle nose pliers? Now I'm not able to show you. I'm just holding down the spot where the spring is because I'm nervous. There we go. That came out. So I just put my finger on top where the spring was. I'm trying very hard to prevent the spring from just absolutely just launching. I do not have replacement springs at the moment. And we'll be able to take a look afterwards to see what exactly is happening that's causing the problems with it not slotting into place. So here's the spring. There's a little place, a little hole where it goes in. Just like that. Beautiful. Now it's just a matter of easing it back into place. I hope this is going to be easy. I don't know. Maybe I need to push the spring in. So I slot it in first, maybe, and then I push the spring in. Now this is where it's going to fly, so I got to be careful. I'm going to push the spring in from the side there and then hold my finger down there just to prevent it taking off on me. Okay. Now let's take a look at this one. What is wrong with it? It's rounded badly. There's a groove taken right out of it. Can't seem to show it for the life of me, but there's an actual groove in the plastic. Not as it's supposed to be. Now it should just be a matter of putting this little shield back in place and pushing it back in and hopefully everything is good. There we go. Okay. I believe it is... I think it's the black screw is what was in there. I guess I'll soon find out, but I'm pretty sure it was a black screw. Also, I think that this little button here, it's supposed to be sideways. Just like that, the notch going off to the right or the left, depending on what side of the controller you're working from. And it's just a matter of putting it in place. Okay. Now before I put in and fix the other one, I just wanted to show you guys what the other one's doing. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. I'm just going to get this screw in place and get this controller back together first. There we have it. That's one done. Let's zoom out. I'm going to go grab the Nintendo system. Okay, here we go. I got Minecraft in. Now, you put this one in, you should hear a very satisfying click. Oh, it's still coming out too easily. Why is it coming out so easily? It should go in so hard that it's difficult to pop back out. See how loose that is? That shouldn't be happening. It should go in and be very hard to take back out. I've made a mistake somehow when I was putting this in, because this button is just flopped right down. This one's got lots of spring in it. I bet this one is just permanently pressed down right now. This one isn't. That's the problem. But that's what it's doing, you know. You put it in, and then it just pops out easily like that. Okay, I got to take this one back apart and see what's happening. I've clearly made a mistake, and the button is just super loose right now. Alright, it wasn't that hard. I think I slightly over tightened this little black screw down the bottom here. I just pulled it up a little bit. There was also something else that seemed like it was holding this little thing in place too hard. The moment that I took the screw off a little bit, it popped out easily. So it's working properly now. It feels quite solid. It's got a lot of pushback. So I'm going to put that back into place, and let's give this another go. Okay, try this again. Now remember what this one's like. You pop it in, and it looks solid, but pops out very, very easily. What about this one? Now it's springing out correctly. Should be able to put it in. There we go. How about coming out? What the heck? I must have put it upside down or something. Yeah, so they're paired. Yep. I think this one is for the right, and the one that I have in there right now is actually for the left. Ah, this is annoying. Gotta try it again. Okay, so I'm gonna try to show this to you guys. I am pretty sure that this is not the same as the one that came out. It has a different direction to its slot. It's this right here, this section. There's a little slot in the... I'm going to take this spring out. I gotta take it out anyways. If I look at these, man, they're tiny. Put them on their side, and there it is. So this is for the left, not the right, because the slot right now on both of them is on the top, but the bars are pointing towards each other. I just headbutted the camera, sorry. Now if I put these together like this, now the slot is pointing in the opposite direction, which means that they are the right ones. Okay, that was annoying. Lesson learned. Okay, I flipped that around. It should work properly now. It is pushing in properly. Now if I just had the switch turned around the right way, we could get this to test. Listen. Here we go. And look at that. Oh, it's good and solid. Only way you're getting that out, pressing the button. Not coming out at all. As a reminder, what it was like. You can't do that with a flick. Okay, so I just got to do the same thing with this one. And that will definitely be the correct lock pin. So that screw there to get that one out so I can get the rail out of the frame. The black screw out so I can get the plate off. Time to get the plate or shield, whatever you want to call it. Get that out. And finally it's time to get that old pin out. Once again, I'm putting my finger over top. I just want to prevent the spring from going flying. There we go. Gently take the spring out. We'll put in the new one. It is an easy repair. If people had the correct bit for this, I think anybody could do this if they're just patient and careful. So I got that in. This angle is actually a little easier to work with. I'm just pushing against the spring. It's already slid in place. I'm going to push down once the spring's in. There we go. Now the spring's in. Now we just got to put that shield back on. There's a slot on each side for these little arms that are coming off the side. I'm putting the one that's closest to that circuit board in first, and then I can play around with the other side to make sure it's lining up. There we go. Now I just gotta go and put the old button back in. That old button, this button, there's a small slot for it, just waiting for it. Like this. Now let's put that rail back in place. Very good. Silver screw is the one that goes into the rail, not over top of the shield. Don't over tighten it. Don't want to strip the plastic out. And then I always find that it's easiest to start from the bottom first and then work your way to the top for putting this back on. Just like that. Okay. It's not too tight. That's working properly. And it's just a matter of getting those screws back in place. I'm curious how bad this one is. Oh wow, is that ever a deep gouge? It's about 1 millimeter down. And that's it for that one. Now for the sliding this one in. Can I flick it out anymore? Definitely not. It's very solid. Very, very solid. That's not going anywhere. Fixed. Wow. And that's all there is to it, guys. It's done, it's dusted, it's fixed. I can't show them in this clip because my left hand is holding a flashlight, but there we go, done and dusted. So if you guys like the video, please do leave a like, and if you want to see more of my stuff, subscribe. We'll see you guys all in another video.